You don't need that. What you need is one town, one place, 4 or 5 NPCs, and an inciting incident.
What a joke. I worked my ass off to get where I am. And you take these shortcuts and you think suddenly you're my peer? You do what I do because you're funny and you can make people laugh? I committed my life to this.
Every day I wake up and I hope you're dead. Dead like if I can guarantee Henry would be okay, I'd hope you'd get an illness and then get hit by a car and die.
In this video, we're going to talk about secondary objectives, a way to make your combat encounters spicy, delicious, fantastic. Secondary objectives enhance combat in D&D to an exponential degree. Let's go ahead and dive into number 10. Rescue missions. Task your players with rescuing an NPC or retrieving an item during combat. It will help add layers of urgency and potentially even a moral dilemma. My favorite example of this is instead of sending the players to kill the goblin camp that may raid the village, right? That's a consequence. Sometimes that's good enough. The goblins abducted the blacksmith. And now they need to save the blacksmith and kill the goblins. It's a secondary objective that spices things up.
You people should be thanking Christ that I am who and what I am because you need me. You need me to save you. You do. I am the only one who possibly can. You're not the real heroes. I'm the real hero.
Hi there, everybody. Welcome to Roll with Advantage. Great to be here for today's session.
Damn.
Very excited. What? It just happened. So let's go and roll the intro and dive in.
I'd like to welcome you to the world of Evrand.
The Seekers of Insanity.
I told you to leave me alone. I could do this.
I wanted us to live and I wanted him dead.
I am so happy to see you.
Every party needs a pooper.
Raise the blade!
John, are you having fun? It hasn't looped twice. Hi there, everybody. Welcome back. Tales of Evrand. John.
Back.
Welcome back to the Tales of Evrand, Book 8, Chapter 9, or in my notes that I don't have open, Session 87.
Also,
We're
thank you,
almost
Furby,
there,
for
guys.
the bits and the gifted subs. That's so kind of you.
Jeez, Furby.
Classic
Without
Furby.
further ado, because we got some stuff we got to handle tonight. Let's dive right in to the summary. Joe.
Yeah, of course. I'm fixing.
Back to you, Joe.
Thank you. So this weekend we're looking at clear skies and sunny weather. Nope, sorry. Wrong back to you. I pulled up the wrong transcript.
On a chance of death. Definitely.
All right. Book 8, Chapter 8. Wait. Gemstone Nightmares.
9. Previously
Previously on the Tales of Evrand. There we go. We reached Lady Gemcloak's keep. A place starkly different from our last visit and unsettlingly cold, with the light. I haven't read this since I wrote it last week. Sorry, let me take that again.
Didn't this happen last week?
No, it didn't happen last week. It was the week before. Let me try to take it from the top. Okay.
Yep. All right.
Lights up. We reached Lady Gemcloak's keep, a place starkly different from our last visit and unsettlingly cold, with light that seemed to barely touch its surfaces. Alorian Moonfall was already there, having captured Lady Gemcloak. He presented us with one final chance to depart before committing what he called a mistake. Unyielding, Yrsa and Rianne voiced their determination to stay, rallying the rest of the party for the impending conflict. The fight ensued. However, it was abruptly curtailed as Alorian sensed the presence of the Demogorgon and hastily retreated to the moon to counter the demon's forces. Regrouping, we returned to the Nautiloid and set our course for Stellaris, the largest city in the Astral Sea, to refuel before heading to the moon. Upon our arrival at the moon, the scene was grim. The moon elves, including Alorian, had been slaughtered. The Demogorgon stood in full, formidable form, ready for battle. The ensuing combat was brutal. Our party was disoriented and heavily battered by the Demogorgon's overwhelming power. As the session drew to a close, the situation grew dire. Yrsa inadvertently struck Gak, Rianne hit Lady Gemcloak, and the Demogorgon was poised to attack Gideon. There you go. See, this is why you take it from the top. All right.
So, diving back into the game, we will start where we left off. At the end of Gak's turn, Demogorgon used his legendary action to strike at Gideon. As Demogorgon's arm crests over towards Gideon, he's going to make an attack. However, it's not just any attack. Gideon.
You see the green energy forming around his hand as he casts Disintegrate.
I turned Disintegrate into a melee spell, so I could really just slap the shit out of you, Ryan. Thanks, dude.
Gideon, I'm not going to say does this hit, because I know it does. 33 to hit.
Miss.
All right. As he's going to
My
use his
turn
legendary action, you watch as the hand starts to coalesce this dark necrotic energy as he grabs around you, Gideon, as he's going to use his death touch.
That gives me Disintegrate vibes, and I don't care for it.
Okay. So, I want to hit Gideon. He reaches out towards you and grabs you by the arm, and you feel this necrotic energy siphon down your arm. He grabs you with one tentacle around your torso. You take 32 points of necrotic damage, and all of you hear Gideon start to scream as there's this loud tearing noise and a loud pop as blood spurts over the wall as Gideon's thrown down to the ground. In Demogorgon's hand, one of Gideon's arms.
Jesus.
Gideon,
Yeah.
it's your turn. You are bleeding out on the ground with one less arm.
Gideon was stunned last time. Is that over, or is that end at the end of his turn?
Good question. Let me look. Which gaze? It was the beguiling. Stun target until the start of Demogorgon's next turn, or until Demogorgon is no longer within line of sight. So, Gideon, you are stunned.
I mean, he threw me on the ground, so I wasn't looking at him, so line of sight's broken, yes?
I would say you'd have to actually lose line of sight. No,
damn.
unfortunately.
I had to try.
Okay. As Gideon is thrown to the side, Gideon, you are still paralyzed within fear. Enid, you are up.
Okay. So goal is to not die, and to get Lady Gemcloak to the egg. Oh, and we don't want Demi Lovato to completely kill Gideon. Okay. It's like I don't want to get closer, but I also don't want to not do my job.
Can I just make a comment, Felicity?
Absolutely. All ears.
Appreciate you having Gideon's back. I would focus on doing what you could to assist getting Lady Gemcloak to the heart, because I think that's the secret win condition of this fight.
Yes, I think what I was gonna do is to help both of y'all, because I'm still on the pull aggro thing, get him away from the egg. I don't exactly know how to do that besides maybe piss him off and play into the chaotic thing, and then I fucking book it, basically, is what I was gonna try and do. Okay. That's what I'm gonna do. So I'm hidden right now, correct?
Yes, you are.
Okay.
Well, you feel hidden.
Can I attempt to sneak attack then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I would like to start off with that. Oh, I pulled up Bianca's character sheet. Hold on one second.
Coming out of a portal, Bianca, and the whole Salamander Coast crew.
What?
Bianca would be very helpful in this fight. Her thing
What
is
is?
hunting devils and demons.
No way.
Okay. Then we're gonna do, with the blessing of Araleth, we're gonna make my Psionic Blade a radiant damage, because I feel like that would be helpful against Demi Lovato. So there we go. I was like, where the heck did they go? Okay. I feel like a 17 doesn't hit, so I'm going to add a... Did that not go through? Oh, gosh, okay. Hold on, I turned it on. It was a 17 to hit, but I'm gonna add my Psionic Knack die, which is a D8, to... Oh, homing! That's what it was called, not Knack. That's for something else. To add a D8 and try and get it to hit. Okay, 17 plus 5. Okay, does that hit?
Is that 22?
Yeah.
That just hits.
Okay. Then we're gonna...
You're right. Thank you.
This should have the sneak attack damage added on top of it. I don't know if that's enough to piss him off, but I'm gonna then run out of hiding. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something to say to get him fucking irritated.
Oh, I forgot this. Hold on. There we go.
What? Forget what?
You could call his wife a bitch.
The health bar.
Oh, that's his health bar at the bottom? I was like, what's loading? I was like, it's not quite done yet. Oh my god.
Yeah, let me put it back to 100%.
Oh god.
Don't care
Oh
for
shit.
that.
Okay, she's gonna yell out and say, none of your minions could take us on, so you're gonna have to come yourself? Ooh, big and scary. And then start to... She's gonna throw one more. I know it's not gonna do that much damage, but that'll be my hasted action.
Okay. I'll also allow you to make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Persuasion. Could I...
Or intimidation. Both with any of those two with disadvantage.
Okay, persuasion's... Where's intimidation? Nah, persuasion's better. That's really too bad. That's really... Okay. first one's a 24.
Okay.
Oh, second one's 11. Okay. Then we will just try and poke him a little bit more with the radiant damage, so hopefully he gets really... Never mind. My hasted action was a natural 1. Glad we're pulling SC vibes into tonight. That's definitely what we fucking need. Let me look at my bonus actions to see if there's anything else I can try to do to just get under his skin. So if Enid were to get closer to the egg as she has, does the energy seem to connect with her at all with being a moon elf?
That part is about, I should probably put something there, but it's about 30 feet up on this ziggurat structure. The closer you get, you do feel, I mean, remember everyone who's an arcane caster, it is still the blue moon, so all of your spells are 5th level or higher that you cast automatically. Enid, as you do get closer, there's definitely is you feel a sense of this energy towards you, but you're not gaining anything from it, but you definitely can feel this similarity.
That's fine. I just want him to think that she does.
And I will also add Lady Gemcloak to the turn order. I was supposed to at the beginning.
Man, he doesn't seem bothered by Enid at all right now, does he?
No.
I'm really trying to think. I need him to go away from this area. Oh. Sorry, guys. I'm not trying to take forever. I'm just trying to be useful.
You are totally fine, my guy.
I'm gonna do something dumb.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get closer to the egg. Oh.
Okay.
Oh. What if I were to teleport on top of it? I feel like that's still a bad idea.
I will say this, it is covered in a resilient sphere from Gak.
Okay, that's good.
It is a very, very slick surface. There's a large enough surface area, but if you teleport on top of this, you'll have to make an acrobatics check to stay on top of it, or else you'll slide off.
I just don't know if that would irritate him enough, but I feel like it might. I don't know. I'm just gonna stay closer to it. And then... I think just for bonus action, I think I'll just do another attack. And just try and hit him again.
Okay.
Between the eyes, see if that really gets him pissed off. Okay. 21, you said 22 barely hits, so I'd like to add another of my homing thing. I don't even know if it would matter, but I'm gonna try, because hopefully we get this done sooner than later. So, now it hits, right?
Yep.
Okay, this is just without the sneak. So 9.
Okay.
And it should be radiant, not psychic.
All right.
And if he starts to get irritated by Enid, she'll start to run, so he chases her. That was the goal, but feels like it's not happening, so.
Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Enid, Demogorgon is going to use 3 of his legendary actions to use his triple threat feature. He gets to take 1 action with each of the heads. He's
Jesus
going
Christ.
to raise his hand, and a tentacle is going to swarm down towards Gideon, who is still stunned, so this is with advantage on this hit. Okay. 21 to hit.
I'll do it.
Mm-hmm. And you will take 25 points bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Fail.
Okay. Okay, not too bad. You take 12 points of poison damage, but Gideon, you are paralyzed.
Cool.
That was one feature. He is now going to turn towards. Let's see. Yeah, he's going to look towards. Yeah, he looks towards Gak. Gak, you.
Here. Why don't you sit down?
I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Did he move so he can see me around the corner?
Oh yeah, you were behind the corner. You're right.
Yeah.
Then I
was
am.
trying to get out of the. I know he has 3 heads, but like.
I apologize then. That'll
No,
be
you're
towards
okay.
Basil.
No. No.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
I love my wife.
Come on, baby. Fuck.
Okay. As these piercing red eyes gaze towards you, Basil, your eyes meet his, and you feel this searing pain through the retinas into your brain as you take 35 points of psychic damage,
Damn.
and you are stunned.
Damn.
Is he
And he's-
concentrating on any of these bitches?
Nope.
Oh my god.
And then he's going to. You watch, Enid. The one on the left side is the one that gazed towards Basil. The one in the middle seemed to look down towards Gideon. The one on the right, almost like an owl, kind of turns all the way around towards you, Enid, and just says,
Why don't you just die?
and he's going to use his finger of death. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Also, John, how many points was it towards Basil?
35.
35.
Can I use my arcane ward and get rid of 22 of that?
Yep.
Oh,
You're still stunned, but
that's
yeah.
fine. Thank you.
You're welcome. It was my fault.
No, it's okay.
You can finger of death me.
Cool. I think actually Gideon's also stunned. Am I correct?
Paralyzed.
And stunned.
Well, you said at the end of his turn it goes away, so.
Yeah, but I like all the effects stacking up currently.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sure you do, John.
Agree to disagree, but that's fine.
That's
right,
cheating, John.
Sorry. You failed?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. You take 52 points of necrotic damage as you watch the right one. This hand kind of on the other side lifts up, and a beam of necrotic energy hits you directly in the chest, Enid. It's now Demogorgon's turn.
By the way, you never said when the paralyze on Gideon ends.
You get to make a save at the end of your turn.
Cool.
Same for you, Basil. You
Okay.
are no longer stunned at the end of at the beginning of his turn. Also, Rian, you are no longer charmed at the beginning of his turn.
Okay.
And I'm no longer confused.
Yes, you are no longer
Bitch,
confused at the
I
beginning
am.
of his turn.
I don't know what to do.
Also, like, maybe Gideon's no longer paralyzed.
No, that one isn't beginning
No, no,
of
no,
his turn.
no. I let Nick finish. I think he's onto something.
Oh, yeah, okay, go ahead. Yeah, continue.
I said maybe. So just think about it.
He did say maybe.
All right.
That
all
is
right, all
true.
right.
You
Yeah,
should have
yeah.
at least considered it.
Yeah, it's kind of rude. Like, this is
Okay.
supposed to be a back and forth. We're supposed to have a dialogue here, John.
You're right. He's still paralyzed.
Okay, good to know.
he's going to look towards the sphere around the heart. And you hear the middle one.
Where is the mage?
He's going to make a perception check.
You're already beating the shit out of him.
He rolled a 36. Demogorgon starts to walk in this direction.
True.
And Gak, you see the shadow of Demogorgon slowly consuming all the light that you see as you see that right head peer around.
Hello.
He's going to make 2 tentacle attacks at you and 1 tail. Uh, 27 to hit. 24 to hit.
Yeah. I'm a wizard.
And 25 to hit.
I don't know if it'll draw aggro, but since I'm not charmed anymore, I am within my melee range of Demogorgon while he's attacking Gak, so I would like to use Sentinel.
Okay, so first one is going to hit you, Gak, for 22 points of damage. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. Well, actually, you need to make 2. 1 for the effects of the tentacle, and 1 for Resilient Sphere. The DC is 11. Rian, make your attack, and then I want you to roll an intimidation check to see if this second attack is towards you.
All right.
You can still roll an intimidation as you swing.
Okay. 16.
You may roll a wisdom check for him. Okay, so you rolled 14 both times.
Yeah.
Okay, Gak, on the first one, you are paralyzed from the poison, and you take 17 points of poison damage.
Wanted to remind you that I'm resistant to cold.
Okay, I'll note that going forward.
Yeah.
Because you are paralyzed, the next 2 attacks do get advantage. Oh, wait, no. Wait a minute. I apologize. Any attack that hits a creature is a critical hit. So you become paralyzed on the first. And I'm going to roll damage for the second. 2. The second tentacle attack, you are going to take 30 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And 21 points of poison.
This says that attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and then any attack that hits the creature is a critical hit. If the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature, yeah.
Yeah, they hit.
Yeah. So how many was
Actually,
it?
sorry. So it's 30 points of bludgeon damage, and make another Constitution saving throw. Actually, make 2 again. You take 21 points of poison damage.
Yep, I'm down.
And Resilient Sphere is gone. So the last attack is going to hit you. You fail 2 death saves, Gak. The right head you hear say,
"The sphere is gone. Head towards it."
And Demogorgon turns around and starts walking towards the sphere. Yursa, you would get an attack of opportunity if you wanted to take it.
Wouldn't Rian as well, since he's within melee.
Yeah. No?
No, I used my reaction for Sentinel.
That's right.
Nope.
Seriously, did you? Nope. Okay.
He's hiding behind there, so nope.
Basil, you are stunned. Let me check it again. It was corrupting gaze. Yep, you are stunned. Go ahead and make a wisdom saving throw to see if at the end of your turn you can get out of the stun.
Oh, come on, come on. Sick.
You are no longer stunned.
But I
That was-
can't do anything, can I?
No, but you are not
Okay.
stunned, so you won't
Okay.
lose your next turn. Maybe.
Am I able to walk, or am I just...
No, it's at the end of your turn.
Okay, gotcha.
You're actually at the end of your turn. He's going to use one of his legendary actions to make a tentacle attack against. You see, there is this barrier of like floating rocks and this orb kind of around the heart. He's going to attack once. You see a majority of these rocks fall as you can tell that maybe this like barrier around the heart has maybe 2 more attacks left before he can reach out and grab this thing. Yursa, you're up.
Yeah. From her spot where she was hiding behind this pillar, she is going to focus on Lady Gemcloak, and she's going to use her staff to vortex warp Lady Gemcloak to the heart.
Do you wanna,
Okay.
do the opposite side of the heart?
Yep.
So the Demogorgon.
Like back here.
Yeah. So just because I don't know what his tentacle reach is, but
Actually, can I just vortex the harp to Lady Gemcloak instead? I'm gonna do that. Let's do a vice versa right there.
that is a fantastic idea.
I like that
love
idea
that.
better. Considering, he was heading towards the heart, so why would he look behind him?
True.
Was he
Okay.
even facing this direction?
What does Vortex Warp have a size capacity, like large creatures or whatever?
Nope.
We'll go ahead and put it in BTT. But no, it is, I magically twist the space around another creature I can see within range. The target must succeed on a Constitution saving throw, or it can choose to fail. The target is teleported to an unoccupied space of your choice that you can see within range. Must be on a surface or a liquid that can support the target without having the target to squeeze. I can see her. I can see it.
Before John makes a ruling, can I just bring something up as a group to discuss?
Sure.
Do we think, I don't know, and maybe I'm thinking about it too much, but do we think that, like, I mean, the heart's considered a creature? Is that an acceptable conclusion, John?
Yeah, it's a person sleeping. I'm not John, sorry.
For the sake of this, yeah, you can vortex warp the heart. I'll allow it.
I just know, like, we know Lady Gemcloak, so I know that she'd let you do it. I just don't know if the heart has any sort of, like, built-in auto defense to where, like, it might try to resist the spell. That's my only concern.
You don't know.
Well, right, that's just why I'm bringing it up.
Oh, yeah.
But I will back Kayla up whatever play she wants to make.
This is the best thing that I can think of to do in this situation, or we are going to die, / we're going to lose the heart, and therefore we're going to die harder later.
Yeah.
So I think this is the best decision that I can make in this moment.
Oop.
So I'm going to cast Vortex Warp to take the heart to Lady Gemcloak. And I will use 2 charges to do it, because Vortex Warp is a 2nd level spell.
Okay. Yursa, as you cast the spell, I would like you to make let's go ahead and go with Let's just go with a wisdom check.
Okay. Good old 13. Whack.
As you cast the spell, there's this connection that happens. And you kind of feel everything kind of slow down around you. It's almost like you kind of almost get teleported to another world, but you are still set where you are. With the 13, you hear a voice.
Who are you?
Kind of looks around. My name is Yrsa Moonglade. I'm here to help you.
Why do you cast spells? Why are you trying to hurt me?
I'm not. I'm trying to save you. There's a creature known as the Demogorgon that is trying to kill you. I am trying to reunite you with your other half. Please.
Go ahead and make one final wisdom check.
Please be better. Okay, I'll just kill myself now, guys.
I'm using my inspiration reroll.
Thank you, Ryan. Okay, balance in all things.
Hey!
I love you so much.
Good inspiration, Ryan!
I will take 1% credit for that.
You take all percent credit. I was gonna jump out the fucking window. Just kidding, chat.
Kayla, we live on our house is one story. What do you mean?
As that happens, you are thrust back into the world out of your mind. And the spell does take effect. The heart allowing the spell to take effect. Where are you placing it?
Right here. Merge.
Just outside of the necrosis sphere.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the heart of Sahanin is teleported via vortex warp across to Lady Gemcloak. You see all three of Demogorgon's heads turn towards it. And you see the feral, the right head, just kind of look down towards you, Yrsa, and say,
Clever.
Is that your turn?
No. I'm going to... That's my action. Because I know that this is not going to be good for me, I'm going to go ahead and just also pull aggro away from the other way. Hopefully he's mad because he saw me do that. I'm going to bonus action phase step, because I got that back. A little short rest. Oops, that's a wild shape. Wait a second. Actually, hold on. Better idea. I have to look at something really quickly. Sorry. I didn't think I'd get this far. So give me a sec.
I was expecting everything to go much worse.
I really won't.
Insert that plankton meme. I don't know. I didn't think I'd get this far.
Yes. Can I read this? Open action. Okay, I'll do that next time. Okay. I'm gonna phase step as a bonus action. And then do something else later, hopefully. And I'm gonna go right in front of it.
Okay.
It's my turn.
That's your turn.
Yep.
At the end of your turn, Demogorgon's going to use all 6 of his legendary actions to cast a spell.
Question mark.
Christ.
He has used 4
He
this
just had
turn.
his turn.
Oh.
Just had his turn.
Did he? Never mind. Continue.
Yeah, he
Actually-
did out of most of us with it.
He's
Are
only
you
used
right?
1 so far.
He's used 1.
Okay, sorry. Continue, Jonathan.
He cannot use all 6. He used 1.
Okay, just kidding. Use 5 then.
So he's going to use 3
Okay,
of his
that's fair.
legendary actions to use his triple threat feature. He is going to... Look at something.
Triple threat's just funny to me because the only context that I've ever heard that in is relation to like theater. So I just
I
imagine
was
he's
thinking
a really good
same
actor, a
thing.
really good singer, and boy can Demogorgon dance, you know?
All
Demi Lovato.
Demogorgon's 40-foot body rotates towards you,
Jazz
Yarza.
hands.
That was clever, but unwise.
As Tentacle... What is it? He's got his sheet is so fucking massive. I just have to scroll. Where the fuck is it? Tentacle attack, corrupting gaze, and finger of death, all at you. So first is the tentacle. 24 to hit. Okay.
Like
That is-
calculator up here.
You are going to take 33 points of bludgeoning damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, hell yeah.
Okay. You do not take the poison damage, and you are not stunned. However, the corrupting gaze, I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw. That is
Slay.
enough.
We love
Yes.
to see it.
Shake it and mug.
Yersa's
She
just
doesn't wear shoes.
mean mugging this motherfucker
Yeah.
right now.
I want you to know that 25 was the DC for that.
Yes,
specific.
queen.
All
Oh my
right.
god.
With
Get
her
the fuck
bare-ass
outta
dogs
here.
Out. She's standing her ground.
Yes,
You need to
queen.
make another Constitution saving throw as the middle head of Orcus shoots a finger of death at
So
you.
it's got to be a natural 20.
Nah, this will be the one. Constitution. Con check. What did I just do? Saving throw, right?
we
Yeah,
go.
there it is. There's the 10. Do I have advantage on that? Interesting.
You're going to take 64 points of necrotic damage, Ursa.
Okay.
And that is its legendary actions. Rien. You're up.
Woo! All right. Let's freaking go. I got a freaking turn. Okay.
Sorry, I didn't just screamed.
That's okay. Yeah, well, I'm gonna do what Rian does best, and he is going to yeah, we're gonna go for some style points here, you know, just because I'm trying to make it something more. So Rian in front of him is going to activate the bracelet, summoning Hikari, and he's gonna kind of jump on, and he is going to shout out to the Demogorgon and say, "The Okunai people defeated you once before, and I will do so again today." And he will run forward 20 feet. And as he's riding, he's going to pop a potion of haste. And he is going
Are
to...
you flying?
I am not. Hikari cannot fly, and I don't want to use my action to channel divinity. I have other plans.
All right.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and first action, make 2 attacks.
Okay.
Is there any way I can, real quick? Is there anything else I can do here? Nope. Okay. Just checking to see if there's something else I got. Nope. All right. Cool. All right. So first attack. Yeah. Okay. That's a miss. Second attack. Yeah. Okay. That's a miss. Anything else I can do here? Okay, hasted action. I'm going to attack. Lo and behold, there we go. All right. Okie dokie. So we're going to go ahead and damage. And we are also going to go ahead and throw a 2nd level smite in there for 4d8 extra radiant damage. Woo! Damn.
Okay.
And then Okunai also on there. So that is going to be 44 points of damage. The first one to hit. I am then going to action surge.
Okay. As you do hit him, he is going to use his reaction to retaliate.
Okay.
And make a tentacle attack against you.
Cool.
No, tail attack. Sorry.
Okay.
We'll start with T.
Mm-hmm.
29 to hit.
29 will hit.
Okay. We're gonna take 29 points of bludgeoning damage as this tail just wraps around and your knees buckle, but you get back up and you, in action surge, swing.
Yep, 2 more attacks, please. 18, it's a miss, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
And 28.
That hits.
Okay. All right. We're gonna go there. D6 from Okunai. I am going to do a 3rd level smite on this one because I don't know if I'm going to get a chance to hit again. So that's going to be 5d8 extra. And I will also invoke the Fire Rune for an additional 2d6 fire damage. So that's going to be 47 points of damage on the next one.
With the 30 plus whatever you just said, 47?
Yep, yeah.
Ooh, decent chunk.
And that is everything I got.
Okay. Next up is Aeroleth. Aeroleth is going to grab Basil and use half of her movement to pull Basil out of the necrotic field. And as that happens, she's going to look towards Basil and say, "Are you okay?"
Kind of. I need to help everybody.
And she's going to summon both of her daggers and throw 2 of the Moon Touch daggers. One will be with sneak attack because Rienne is right there. It's a 15 to hit. 23 to hit. That hits. She will deal 25 points of damage. It is Lady Gemcloak's turn. Lady Gemcloak looks towards the heart, and all of you can hear this slow hum as she is close to it. and looks around to everyone, and then slowly places her hands on this orb. You see that there's this golden white field that kind of starts to dissipate away as her hands go through it. And as she touches the heart, there's this pulse as she kind of reels back, her hair blowing in the wind. You see her kind of in stasis. We have moved on to the phase in this combat that currently, right now, Lady Gemcloak is reuniting with her other essence.
Oh God. Okay.
God, we
In
have to
2
kill him.
turns. In 2 turns, she will reunite. So 12 seconds.
Oh my God.
Or I guess a little bit over, like 30 seconds, something like that. She will reunite with the heart. If Lady Gemcloak takes more than 50 damage in a single round, the siphon is broken and she has to restart.
Throws up. If she's healed after taking damage, does that offset the total?
It still breaks the siphon.
Damn. Okay.
Yep. If she goes unconscious, also breaks the cycle. Okay? All right. Gak, I would like you to private GM roll a death save. Okay. You're no longer paralyzed. I don't think it continues once you're unconscious. To the top of the round. Gideon, subtract 10 health as you are bleeding profusely from your missing arm.
Man, you stunned me, paralyzed me, and I'm taking bleed damage. What kind of build is this?
Welcome to Elden Ring. Gideon, it's your turn.
Again, I'm paralyzed, so thanks for that.
That's right. Sorry. At the end of the turn, you can make a save. It's a Constitution saving throw, I believe.
24?
Yes, that succeeds.
I was like, if you tell me that's a fail, I'm sitting out the rest of this fight.
All right, you are no longer paralyzed, but you are bleeding out. Enid, you're up.
Sorry, I'm reading chat. Not the no god chat. I need to back up my girl Yursa for just literally giving him the middle finger there. I don't know how to help her pull aggro. Okay. Ooh, I know what could piss him off. I want to walk over to Yursa, and he's still really pissed at her, right?
Oh, yeah. Demogorgon looks like he wants to kill Yursa.
All right, perfect. I'm gonna put my hand on Yursa and turn her invisible. And then look at the Demogorgon and say, gotta catch me to get her. And then I'm gonna throw my hasted action, a dagger, again, right at his middle head. And then fucking book it.
Okay. Kayla, can you see your token if I make it invisible or no?
Yes. I can
If I do this?
Nope.
Okay. All right, go ahead and make your attack.
Yeah. 24.
That hits.
Perfect. Have I successfully pissed him off now? Please say yes. I'm fucking trying. 26 damage.
26 damage. Make an intimidation check with advantage.
Thank God. Can it be persuasion?
Sure.
Thank you. Okay. 18 and a 25.
Okay. You see, as the dagger hits the head of Orcus in the center, it lodges straight in, and there's this horrible, like, sucking noise as it just kind of dives into the skull cavity as this undead creature's head just looks towards you. And then the other two look towards you, and the one on the right, the feral one, smiles. The other two look like they are very angry. You've gotten their attention.
Excellent. All right. Bonus action. I haven't done that yet. Healing potion. Greater healing, 44 plus 4. Okay. Only 15? That's fine. 15 will get us, alive. And then I'm going to use, I think I walked, oops, hold on. That was about 10 feet to get there. So 50 feet. Man, 50 feet's a fucking far fucking way. If it's really pissed off, though, come and get me, bitch! You know what? We won't go too far. We gotta let him catch up a little bit, right? We'll go there.
Okay.
We'll go there. I don't want to discourage him by running too far. Okay. Da-da-da-da, that's my turn.
It is Demogorgon's turn. Ursa goes invisible. One of the heads looks back towards Lady Gemcloak, starting to reunite with the heart. But you see the other two, the ones that seem to be the more intelligent ones, the head of Orcus and this left one, are looking towards the heart of Sahundin and looking towards Lady Gemcloak. And you can see one step of the Demogorgon, one leg goes backwards as it tries to turn, but that feral one looking towards you, Enid,
Thank God,
kind of takes a little bit more control and is going to use its action, and it says,
Didn't I tell you to die?
Enid, you drop unconscious,
Oh
dead,
my God.
as he uses power word kill.
Oh my God. Jaunt.
So I didn't
Basil,
use
you're
that
up.
potion is what you're telling me.
Totally not fucking cool. All right, fam. We're gonna do some healing. I would like the opinion of the jury. So, I don't have any 5th level spells left, but I can do a mass healing word. I have 2 4th level spell slots, and then I got my 6th.
I would probably do mass cure wounds.
You
Or
have
mass
charges.
cure.
Yeah, you have charges from
That's
your
right.
wound of
Well,
flail of wound closure.
yeah, okay, you're right. I do have 5th level mass cure wounds. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4,
I think you have
5.
5 charges.
Yeah, it's if I want to do the mass cure wounds, it's 5 charges each, so I can do it 2 times if I just use my flail for cure wounds. So, yes, I will use my flail, and it'll be cast at 5th level to, let's see, range 60 feet. I can't differentiate which dead people are mine.
The tokens. I don't think the dead bodies you need to worry
Right.
about.
I didn't even see Enid down there, but
You can't heal me.
yeah.
It's also dead, so
Okay. So we have. Where's Yursa? Where
Rest
the fuck
in
is she?
piss. She's invisible.
I'm invisible, bibs.
Invisible.
But it's a 60-foot diameter, so you have a lot of.
Right.
Yeah, I think you could reach everybody but Enid anyway.
Yeah, because it says choose up to 6 creatures. Can I just, in Basil head, be like, Yursa is here?
Is that a concentration, by the way, for the invisibility, or is it just?
Oh, it is. It is.
Here says back.
Let me double check.
Back again.
I think you just cast invisibility,
Oh wait.
right?
Oh wait, I don't think it is. Oh yes, it is. It definitely is.
Okay.
What a roller coaster.
Sorry.
Oh wait, I'm not invisible anymore?
No, because I'm dead. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay. Well, that sucks.
That was
Felicity
the
over here
happiest-
apologizing for being dead.
Sorry I died, guys.
No,
it's
it's not
okay.
your fault.
Really threw the game off, so.
No. Okay, well, John. Oh, never mind. You're not invisible anymore. Okay. Well, wait. Where are you then?
He's right here by where the egg used to be.
Oh, okay.
Everyone just keep just.
Okay. Well, fortunately, I can reach anybody. Hey, John, am I in a spot to where if I go left, so like right here, is that behind the little ice column thing?
I mean, that's determined by you. You can either say that you want to be behind it and try to take cover, or just be out in the open. It's up to you.
Okay, I'll try to. So I'll cast first, and then I'm gonna try to take cover behind this thing.
Okay.
So I'll cast Mass Cure Wounds at 5th level. Give me just 1 second. Okay.
Okay.
And I'm including myself in that. Just because
Okay.
I can.
Is that targeting everyone?
Everyone that's in the 60-foot, it's like 6 people. So,
Yeah, everyone.
it'd be everybody.
minus-
1, 2, 3, 4.
You could heal. Yeah, you
Five.
could heal Gem Cloak, I guess.
Yeah, because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
So this is, what's the dice on this? 3d8 plus 5.
Yeah.
Gak, you rolled an 18 on your death save. You take 29 points of healing as you were unconscious. Everyone else takes 21 because of Basil's, was it death ward or death something? It's one of your abilities that when they're unconscious, they take full healing.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember what it's... Is it... No, it's not Sentinel. Circle of Mortality? I don't know.
That sounds correct.
Yeah.
But, Gak, you are conscious. You are prone. Everyone else takes 21 points of healing.
Is there a way to... Is there like a little tab where you can... Hold on. Bonus. How do you find what's a bonus without having to click on every single freaking thing?
In your
bonus
action. Yeah, in your actions, there should be a tab that says bonus actions.
Oh, okay. Cool. Wait. The Glock isn't a bonus, is it, John?
It's an action.
Damn.
The cack.
That'll be a next thing. A next round worry. Because I can still do actions. Healing Word at 1st level.
You can't cast another leveled spell.
But it says bonus action, Healing Word.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could do that as an action or bonus action, like a leveled spell.
Yeah, you
So
can't
you
cast 2 leveled spells in a turn, even if it says bonus action.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
That's confusing. I need to call Mr. D&D. I guess I'll just keep it as it is.
Okay.
And
Is that
then
your
I'll
turn?
hide. Yeah, I'm going right there. So I'm hiding behind this little column.
Okay. At the end of your turn, one Demogorgon at will is going to just remove this necrotic space on the battlefield. Because as you see, the two heads look towards the feral one, and this disgust and this groan as it is going to use one of its legendary actions to teleport. I mean, it can just walk, but it's flavor. You watch it just appear closer to Sahanin. Yersa, yeah.
Okay, sorry. We're picking a ruling on something real quick. Okay, I don't know. I get a John question. Because apparently, like on my character sheet, it just says that like my phase step, I can only use it once per short rest. And I just obviously used it. But I guess I'm not using the correct one, question mark?
Yeah, so when we started the campaign, the only Eladrin race that existed was the one in the DMG. And which is now outdated because there's an official one in the Mordenkainen's multiverse, which allows more uses of Phase Step. That's really the big question here. Is the DMG one only allows you one and you cast Misty Step, where the Mordenkainen one, you can use it a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus, and it is just teleporting, not Misty Step. So that's kind of that's what I've been assuming, because that's what Lila and Renshi have, but yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, you guys are level 12. Like, doesn't.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
You can
I'm
teleport
not trying
places.
to...
So you have 4 of them. You've used 1. You have 3.
I've used 1. Okay, thank you.
Do it, Kayla. Do it.
I don't. Okay.
Just remember
You know what needs to be done.
We forgive you and we love you, okay?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa, what are we talking about right now?
I ain't forgiving shit.
Okay, well, I'm going to use my phase step. Again. And I'm going to phase step here.
Okay.
And by here, I mean, like, right behind them.
I was like, that's an interesting choice. Not where I would have gone, but okay.
I am going to use the remaining 7 charges of my staff. 1, 2, 7. And I am going to touch both Lady Gemcloak and the egg thing lady, and I am going to plane shift away. Because technically they're touching, and now I'm touching them. And we're plane shifting away. Goodbye, Jonathan. Goodbye, Team I love all of you so much. I will be back. I promise.
And thus, Yersa continued the legacy of the Seekers of
I know, I was
Insomnia
like-
by herself.
I love
And the
this
rest of them
solo
got
campaign
really,
that's
really
gonna
fucked
happen
up.
for Kayla.
I'm just trying to get them to safety. I would be back.
No, this is the move.
Yeah, go for it.
It's a sad one.
Survivor's guilt. .jpg. It's really just exactly what that looks like.
What plane do you go into?
This.
Go to the Stitch one. You've always wanted to go there. The patchwork quilt.
This might be the craziest thing that's ever happened in a game I've run. What? Okay. Yeah. It's a willing creature, right? I mean, it doesn't matter. You can take multiple creatures.
Yes,
and
willing
you've
creature.
already-
I get up to 8. But obviously I can't because not everybody's touching. That's the problem. Is they have to be linked.
I guess you can
Or
ask
I
Moon
would have
to
taken
grab on real
everybody.
quick if you want to save one more person.
I mean, grab, bitch! Let's go! You're supposed to say that. Like, I mean,
Did Ursa just swear? Gideon's like
if
clutching his arm.
she's close enough, Ursa would shout. But if not, we're leaving, so they confuse.
Yeah, would Moon actually go though?
also
Do
true.
you call out to her, Yursa?
No. Sorry, I
I-
don't want to risk it. I don't want the Demogorgon to be like, huh? No.
I just had a realization.
Sorry.
Is it if Moon dies, Enid dies? Or is it if Enid dies, Moon dies?
If Enid dies, Moon.
He's dead.
Nobody panic.
You're the
Nobody
one that
panic.
gasped.
Man, the casual, nonchalant way he just fucking threw that out there. Oh my god.
Okay. Yursa. You are gone.
So is the egg.
So is the egg. All of you watch Yursa grab Gem Cloak and plane shift away. What is unknown combatant? Get out of here. Do you hear this growl from Demogorgon? And then you hear
Your friend left all of you to die. I cannot wait. Bring you back to my domain. And for all of you to serve me for eternity.
as at the end of Yursa's turn, it is going to use its triple threat. It's going to make one tentacle attack against Rian. .32 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah. You'll take 34 points of bludgeoning damage. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
26.
Okay. It is going to use its honestly, you're really the only one that's done anything to it that it can see right now. Everyone else is either behind cover. It's going to look towards you and use its corrupting gaze. Actually, it's going to use corrupting gaze. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Great. 20, but
That's a failure.
Oh, sorry, that's 24.
Still a failure.
Okay.
You're going to take 61 points of psychic damage.
Cool.
And a hand raises. And Finger of Death is shot towards you.
Okay.
You need to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, fuck. I take half damage, but because it's a spell.
You do math. You take 23. That's half
23
points
Okay.
of necrotic damage. Are you still up?
I am at 2.
God. Scared the hell out of me.
That music sting was pretty insane.
It is your turn, Rian.
Okay. So I'm hasted. 60. Okay. I think I have plan here, right? Basil has no way to teleport herself, right?
No.
No, she has like no mobility things. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay. Sorry, let me just do some quick math here real quick. Would you say Demogorgon is big enough for me to run under? Like on Hikari?
Oh,
like
yeah, he's a gargantuan creature. Yeah.
Okay. All right, I've got it. Here's what we're gonna do. Oh. I don't. Okay. I can't. Oh, fuck. That sucks. Okay. All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to bonus action. Through the sword. I promise you guys, I'm not just trying to. Did he already use his reaction?
Nope. Wait, has his turn come back?
It hasn't, no.
Yeah. Well, his turn was 2 turns ago. He hasn't used a reaction since then.
Okay, here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, wait. Okay, wait, never mind. I'm just an idiot. That's all. Forget what I said. I forget things about D&D. Okay, so I'm gonna use my hasted action to disengage, which means even if I re-engage and move away, I'm still disengaged for the turn. So.
Okay.
My movement speed is 60, so I plotted this out earlier. I'm going to move 10 feet here. I'm going to reach down and pull Gideon on top of Hikari.
Okay.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm assuming since Hikari is like a normal creature that is like mountable, that there's no reduction of movement speed for...
No, you can fit an extra person on Hikari.
Okay.
Without taking any penalties.
Okay. But then third person is the issue.
Joe.
Yeah.
Sorry if you don't mind. I mean, I'm pretty confident that with our plan, I don't know if you've been reading what I wrote, but like, I can take care of Gideon. Like, he has a lot of magical movement.
Mm-hmm.
I would get Basil because I can also take care of Enid.
Okay.
100%.
Does he have any legendary actions left?
God, who
Demogorgon?
knows? Probably.
Yeah.
He's used 4.
Okay, so he still has 2 more. Yeah. Okay, because I mean that's the tough part. Yeah. There's a lot I can't do. Well, actually, wait a minute. Okay. Okay. That. No, I think it's okay. Well, oh god. Okay. If you're sure, Ryan, then I will not do that then. I will not run over to Gideon then.
Okay.
I will then move half the movement speed to Basil. I will pick her up and put her on the back of Hikari. And then the other 30 feet of my movement speed, since I am hasted, I will take both of us over. Is this pillar like is this like a wall right here, or is it like a pillar?
Are you asking me or John?
John.
Okay.
John.
Gak went
Here.
behind it from over here.
So
on
then
this side.
it would be like a pillar then, as opposed to, because these dudes look like they have like little pathways between them.
Yeah. Gak went behind the pillar. from
Yeah,
over
each
here.
one of these like large pillars have like a divot in the wall.
Okay, so then I'll ride with Basil 30 feet there to try and get right next to Gak. And then I will bonus action. What's my 3? I'm gonna drink one of the greater healing potions as a bonus action. 16. Wow, that's a good roll. Okay. And then with my other action, I'm near death, unharmed, badly injured. I'm going to use a first level spell slot to cast Protection from Good and Evil on myself. So any attacks against me by Fey Fiends, Undead, Celestials, Aberrations, they're made with disadvantage, and I can't be charmed, frightened, or possessed by them.
Okay.
And with the 3 of us over there,
Put that on
it's bonus action, action to disengage. Yep, that's it.
That's your turn.
Yep.
The end of your turn. He's gonna move. You watch as he teleports here.
Attack of opportunity? Or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
She would.
For Rian or for... I thought Moon was
She
dead.
misses.
He was within 5 of... Yeah, Aerolith is dead. And then he was within
well, she's about to
5... He was within 5 of Basil, Rian, and Gak.
Yeah.
I thought if you teleported, it didn't prompt attacks.
Was he teleporting or was he moving?
Or was it just moving, yeah.
Oh, I thought John said teleport.
No, yeah, he does. Yeah, you're right. He does teleport.
Oh, okay.
I was just saying earlier he teleported like 5 feet, but you know, it's Demogorgon.
Yeah, Gideon does that too. I understand.
Okay. Comes to Aeroleth's turn, and as you guys are off into that cove, you see Aeroleth kind of grabbing her daggers and starting to stumble and fall, and you see her kind of clutch at her heart as she looks across the battlefield and sees Enid. you see her start to slowly drop as she just says, "No, Enid." And she looks towards the three of you and says, "Please, save her. Please." And she starts to run forward towards Demogorgon and falls. One knee hits the ground, the other hits the ground. The daggers drop to the ground. She falls. There's this bright light around her body. This blue light. As her body starts to turn into stardust. The three of you watch Moon die.
This is pretty upbeat music for someone dying.
Doesn't feel upbeat to me.
No?
No. Tragedy is the word that I'm hearing.
Yeah, me
Really?
neither. Sorry, homie. Huh?
Are we hearing the same music?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Because mine's like da na 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 na.
Mine's called Sad String, so I.
Okay, mine's called Sad Strings too, but this is like a nice reminiscing.
Listen,
Maybe...
Rachel likes the Regency era, so all of this sounds happy to her.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
Is the Regency era your Roman Empire, Basil?
I think so. Sorry. I'm sorry.
That Moon is gone. Gak. It is your turn.
All right, Gak stumbles to his feet, and he sees that Rianne and Basil are there, and he's going to turn around towards Gideon and say, "Come on, let's go." And he's going to pull the port glass out and open it behind the pillar to our keep. I would assume that the port glass would last a turn because everyone has to like run into it.
Yeah, each person needs to run through it 6 seconds.
Cool. So yeah, Gak opens the port glass to the keep and he runs in.
Okay.
Is Gak able to drag Rianne and Basil in with him?
No. Well, no, you could if you use. Well, yeah, you could if you used your movement.
Could I open the port glass underneath us? Like a portal in like the game Portal, so you come out the other side and like smack into the ground.
Sure, why not? That's
okay.
Portal, cool. Like in the game Portal.
You go through and just.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or you just go through and you come back out because.
No, because it's not on the ground on the other side. It's vertical on the other side.
Okay.
So we go pow and then slam to the ground. Yeah.
All right. So the three of you port glass.
And Gak's gonna stay at the edge of the port glass looking.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Demogorgon is going to use his last 2 legendary actions to look towards Gideon. The only person on the battlefield.
I mean, he could be really upset that like everything is fucking falling apart and like try and pursue or something.
No. Yeah, no. Demogorgon seems to be getting very irritated and angry, and you can tell.
I didn't do anything this fight. Why are you mad at me?
As you see your friend's port glass, as Demogorgon, one of the heads turns towards you, the feral one. I'm gonna make an intelligence check. Yeah. 2 legendary actions. To use a Gaze of Despair. Gideon, I need you to make a Wisdom saving throw.
My worst fucking saving throw. I will be adding charges from the Quelling Cane. In hopes. Quelling Cane update, thank you. Okay. Damn you! 18.
Gideon, as you stare into the eyes of Demogorgon, your body seizes up once more. As you are paralyzed into the start of Demogorgon's turn, actually.
And
that's crazy
not...
that you didn't let me have
No.
a single turn this combat.
That's not a spell, technically, right? Okay.
The target must make a saving throw, Wisdom, be paralyzed until the end of its next turn. Okay. It is Demogorgon's turn. It's going to make another intelligence check. Gideon, you are unconscious on the ground. You feel the ground beneath you start to move.
All of your friends left you. All of them left you to die.
So sad, isn't it? Gideon, the outlier, outcast. Casted again from this friends. Casted out, left alone. This isn't the first time it's happened, is it? You will make a great addition to our army.
As a hand is placed on your chest, this gargantuan hand, bigger than your entire body. Hold on.
I'm reading it. It's good.
I will say, yeah. Gak, you're holding the portal open. You see Demogorgon start to cast Finger of Death.
Cast?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to counterspell, and I'm going to use my runic counter magic from my Orb of Protection, so I can reduce the incoming spell level.
Okay. I'm gonna place your token on the map just to show where you are in the portal, which is like here.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm within 30 feet. Yeah. Alrighty, so let's roll a d4 real quick. Oh, yeah, baby. 4. So the level of it was Finger of Death.
Mm-hmm.
The level of Finger Death is now lowered by 4 levels. So what level is that?
Let me check it. It is a 7th level spell.
Nice. So it's now a 3rd or whatever? Hell yeah.
4th. No, 3rd, yeah.
Yeah.
3rd.
Well, either way, Gak doesn't know fully what level spell it is, but he was going to cast Counterspell at 5th level.
It's automatically cast at 5th level.
Oh, is it?
Oh yeah.
Because of the blue
Blue
moon.
moon.
Oh, yeah. Boom.
You see this necrotic energy start to pour out. This horrible, gnarled finger that is about to turn your friend, Gideon, into an undead soldier. You've seen this once before. I believe Oberyn used it. And you, through the port glass that is slowly closing, cast Counterspell. The spell fades as 2 of the heads, one still directed at Gideon, turn towards you, Gak. Peering through the port glass to your keep on the other side. Demogorgon starts to charge towards the port glass. You see this, you've been holding it this entire time, this scepter with this skull on top, starts to raise it and points it towards you. Gak, I need you.
Oh my god. Okay.
Oops. To make an intelligence saving throw.
Okay. Does cover have anything to do with it?
It's a creature that he can see.
Okay.
You do get +4 to the roll, Gak, because Rhiannon, Ben, right next to you.
Yeah. So 19.
Still a failure. Gak, you take 13 points of psychic damage. Your intelligence and charisma score becomes 1. You cannot cast spells, activate magical items, understand language, or communicate in any intelligible way. You can identify friends, follow them, and protect them. At the end of 30 days, you can repeat against this spell as Demogorgon casts Feeble Mind on you.
How many damage was it?
13.
13, okay.
I'm going to say this to the 2 people who are with Gak. You watch Gak, his whole posture, everything just drops. The box that the port glass is in drops. Rhiannon and Basil, I would like you to make dexterity checks to see if you can catch the box before it hits the ground and closes the portal.
Whoever has higher, I'll cast guidance as well. I'm assuming that's Joe.
Yeah,
probably.
sorry, I just clicked it because he said, yeah, mine's +4 because that's all my attacks are done through.
Yeah. So yeah.
And is it a check or a saving throw? It's a check, right? Yeah.
Rian, you watch Gak drop the box, and you look, and you run and jump and catch the box before it hits the ground. The portal staying open. Gak, you're just kind of looking through the portal at Demogorgon. You don't know where you are. You can see your friends next to you. But everything is new. Almost like a newborn baby. Gideon. At the end of your turn, you can make the save.
Can I see him? Like through the... Can I cast... I don't know what the turn order is. Like, can I cast guidance or can I cast like a healing or I don't know? Through the port glass?
I'll say, yeah, through the port glass, you can slightly see Gideon off to the side. You see he's paralyzed. I'll say because you guys are on a different plane, it's kind of weird. Probably shouldn't have removed you from the turn order. But yeah, you can go ahead and take a turn. Two of you.
Both
Actually,
of us?
Yursa would be able to take one too. I'm sorry, I should not have removed you guys
No,
from the turn order.
you're okay.
So we'll go Basil first because you meant to react.
All right, team. I'm sorry, John. Me as Rachel am an anxious being. That's why I take medicine. So I need to talk my way through this. So is it Gideon making like death saves? Or what?
No, Gideon is just paralyzed. He can't move.
Wait, Gideon got paralyzed again?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right, the eyes thing.
The
that's
gaze.
right.
And you
Sorry.
said I'm not letting you take any turns.
That's right, because you haven't, and I want you to
You are correct. No disintegrate for you.
I'm trying to think of like how these spells work specifically. Like I don't know, would dispel magic or like dispel good and evil, would that do anything to from like where I am right now? Would that do anything?
With the spell good and evil, that's all in melee range, so you couldn't help
Oh,
Gideon.
that's right.
You could try and dispel the Demogorgon, but the odds of that working are very, very slim because of his resistance.
At zero because of the resistance.
Exactly.
I mean, you could. I think the best thing you could do right now, because I mean, if Enid and Gideon don't get here, I mean, I don't think they will. So I think the best thing you could do is use divine intervention.
Honestly,
It's the ultimate Hail Mary, but man, when it works.
Because it would be, because we're level 12, so you'd have to roll a 12 or lower on a D100 for it to be successful. But whatever you ask for, it could happen. And that's a 12% chance. I think that's better than anything else.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I don't know. Since I'm the child of a god, does that give any kind of advantage? Since I can already talk to a god. And the planes, we're kind of jumping in between them. So there's an opening.
I'll say.
So
this.
if Basil's head is through the portal, she's in not the prime material, and that's easier to contact the gods in.
I will say this. Yes, the divine intervention will be skewed a little bit higher because of your connection to the god, and because you are on. If you pop your head out, I guess. if you pop your head out and go, Mom,
Mom.
I will say a 30 or lower. It's a pretty good.
Generous.
I know. That's so nice of you, John.
Let's set the mood for this.
I'm so nervous. Y'all, I'm sorry in advance.
Is that your final answer? Sorry.
Of what I'm doing?
Yeah.
Oh.
The heartbeat.
Staring
Yeah.
at the screen.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I missed that
With
show.
N, Tissa.
Anyway. Patient. Okay, so you said D100?
Mm-hmm.
God. Okay. D100. I'll roll it in Foundry instead of my character sheet. I'm so nervous. Is that my heart or not? All right.
Both.
My heart's way
I love
faster
you
than this
guys.
right now.
I love y'all. Okay. D100. Oh.
Anyone got inspiration?
Used it.
Inspiration. Spare inspiration.
Wait, Felicity has it because it was her birthday recently.
I do? I would have
mean,
used
yeah.
that, so maybe I didn't die. Just kidding.
I mean,
yes.
fair though.
I'll give it to my girlfriend, my dying wish.
Oh
Sorry,
my
you
god,
couldn't have-
don't
you couldn't
say
stop
that.
Our word kill.
So I just roll again.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna shit myself. Okay.
Please don't do that.
It's not like y'all will know. Okay. All right.
Oh.
That was worse.
It was worse. Can we get a curve?
That wasn't necessary, Joseph. The girl's
Can
already
we-
shitting herself. You don't need to make it worse.
Can we get a class curve, John?
Fortunately, in this instance, no.
Yeah.
Kayla, are you okay if I go with Rian before Yursa goes?
You're just gonna do some pretty crazy, wacky shit, so you go. Do
All
you?
right. John, as we
Yeah.
sort of like get out and we're disoriented, I'm assuming that all of us would have had the same destination in mind. So Yursa is there, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
From what
all
I've
right.
read in messages, yes, Yursa is at the keep.
Cool. All right. He is going to say to Yursa, we already had this conversation in the thing. He is going to like ask, can you vortex warp Gideon? Yursa's going to go, no, the staff's out of magic. Okay. All right. Got that out of the way. Rian, I want Rian to like grab hold of the staff. He's not going to take it. He's just going to place a hand on it, and he is going to focus in on his oath to protect the people of this plane from the Demogorgon, because that's what damaged his people. That's what ruined this world almost. He's going to think about the people of this keep that have fought so bravely to keep this place safe while they've been away, and he's going to think about his companions, some of which have been with him since the very beginning. And he specifically is thinking about Enid and how he abandoned her once and refuses to do so again, but knows he can't save her himself. And I would like to use my channel divinity ability as an Oath of Ancients paladin connected with nature and earth and love. And I want to put that into the staff to recharge it, to make it so Yursa can, or put it into Yursa. I want to give Yursa a boon of some kind, because whenever Rian wasn't strong enough to do something, Yursa always was. And so that means she's strong enough to do this.
Okay. I am going to... I'm not going to make this a roll type situation, because this is one of those moments where the story matters more than the roll. So instead, I'm going to put you on the spot. As you grab the staff, what does Rian say as he tries and focus his magic into the staff? It doesn't have to be out loud. Rian doesn't have to say this out loud. It could be in his mind. Out loud, it doesn't matter. But what does he say in this moment?
Yeah, I think he would say it out loud as he asks the question about vortex warp, and Yursa obviously, just as I've seen in the chat, I'm sure Yursa has the same look, that guilt, that she needs to do something, and Rian is going to grab the staff, and as like the armor on his arm and like Gideon's expanding shield, it's going to begin to glow green, and there's like these ethereal vines that begin to sprout off of his hand and wrap around the staff as he says this. And he looks at her and he says, "We're not going to leave them behind. We're not going to let him have them. Whenever you taught me that I can't do things by myself, that it's not my burden to bear alone, so maybe I can do the same to you. Please, Yursa, save them. I can't bear to lose anyone else." And we'll discharge the magic.
Okay. Rian, as these words are spoken, the magic leaves your body into the staff, siphoning. I will say this, your lay on hands becomes 0.
Yep.
And you lose your channel divinities for 1 minute. As the energy is pulled from you, this magic siphon. But Yursa, you gain 4 charges in the staff.
Okay.
And Yursa, as Rian stands in front of you, his body becomes weakened. Before you do your crazy shit, is there anything you say back to Rian as the magic pulls through to the staff?
Oh, my music is so happy. This is so sad. She's just like has a bunch of tears in her eyes because she is just being eaten alive right now with guilt, and she just says, I mean, she can barely get it out, but she just kind of mouths thank you. And then I only get 1 action here, don't I? Then she's going to cast Vortex Warp through the portal to grab Gideon.
Okay. As you use the charges, you can cast Vortex Warp. Gideon, you are pulled through. You're on the other side of the keep. You are still paralyzed.
Thanks for that reminder.
Yursa, are you doing anything else?
I can cast guidance. I can help. I don't know.
Wait, is this where the portal is?
Where Gak is, yeah.
I don't know. Is there something like Yrsa and I can do a Powerpuff Girl thing where we put our forces together and we
Well, here's the thing. I only have a bonus action and movement. That's all I have. But the thing is, no matter what I have, I don't have 140 feet of movement. Which means what I was gonna do isn't gonna work because I don't have enough action economy to do everything.
What if, like, Basil uses, like, the energy, the magic from her flail? I don't know how it would work. This would all be stylized the fuck. Like, I don't know, break it and let Yrsa absorb it, or try regular praying to the Raven Queen, not necessarily being like, hey, zap her out of this right now. I'm just trying to think of any possible little nugget that we can nibble on.
Well, the portal's closing, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just don't think I would make it back in time. And then at that point, we're both stuck here. And then I was like, well, what was the point?
Can anyone remove Gideon's paralyzation?
I think I can. Right? Dispel good and evil if I touch him?
Would Gideon still have a turn even if it was removed?
If the paralyze is removed before the start of his turn, yes.
I thought the portal closes before his turn.
I think it's right. It's right before
Everyone,
Gak's next
yeah,
turn. And Gideon
everyone
had a turn
gets
before
one.
Gak.
Yeah, everyone gets a turn before the portal closes.
Yeah,
Gideon hasn't had his yet.
I just
So if
don't have anything. Go ahead.
casted Dispel good and evil on Gideon, it'll take away his paralysis. Right?
Did
Does
you
it
already?
say?
Did you already have a turn, Rachel?
Oh,
For
it was
the
my divine intervention.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you could do like a bonus action or something, but I don't think you could do an action.
So yeah.
I don't know what bonus action I'd have.
I don't think anything that could end a paralysis would be like healing word.
So, like, okay, here's the thing. I have 2 channel divinities left. And it's channel divine energy to feel magical effects. Could I Kamehameha someone with 2 shots of channel divinity and extend a range? Or make them extra, I don't know, like double advantage or whatever.
I'd say this. Everyone has had their turn up until this point. Rian did his thing. Yrsa did her thing. You did divine intervention. Gak's turn will be after Gideon's. There's unfortunately not a lot you guys can do to remove the paralysis off of Gideon. I will give this leeway. If Gideon succeeds the paralysis, I will allow you to make a dex check to see how quickly you can cast your vortex warp, because I know that's what you want to do.
What?
To grab Enid. So Gideon, it is your turn. First, you need to succeed the paralysis.
Wisdom.
Let me make sure.
+4
Yep.
for what it's worth.
Wisdom.
God, why'd it have to be wisdom? 2
Guidance?
charges from Quelling Cane automatically. Just throwing that out there. Don't care if this is a nat 20. We're powering it up. Okay.
The +4, 23.
Yep.
Plus the Quelling
Oh
Cane.
my god, +8.
31.
You needed a 25 to succeed.
Wait, I would only succeed on nat 20s. What the fuck? This guy's bullshit.
Oh.
He farmed the hell tides, you know what I'm saying?
Gideon, you break the paralysis, and in a frenzy, you crawl over to the portal.
One arm.
You shimmy on
Military crawl.
Yeah, also, there's a puddle of blood. Gideon, you take 10 damage. I forgot. From
Gideon's
bleeding out.
unconscious. No, I'm just kidding. Wouldn't that be terrible? I'm sorry. I had to.
Felt a blood vessel burst in my neck.
Make a dexterity check. I will tell you that the DC is 15 or higher.
All right, John.
A medium check.
I'm coming to the table because everyone else has come to the table with me tonight.
Okay.
First off, you didn't let me do shit this whole fight. Just remember that.
Yeah.
Secondly, it's blue moon going on the moon. Thirdly,
well, kind of.
I mean, Gideon's a son of the stars. If he's
Yeah,
reaching
okay.
out to have his magic enter the astral sea, he might be more receptive.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what I'm going with.
Make it with advantage.
Yes! Alright. You said a dex check?
Yeah. Yeah, guys, this isn't the final fight, so I can be a little lenient.
What does inspiration do? Because apparently I have it. I thought it was just a cute sun.
It lets you re-roll.
Inspo?
Are you using it?
On... Because what's Gideon doing for dex?
It needs to be a 15 or higher. He just rolled a 13.
Inspo.
Is that one reroll, or does he re-roll the roll with advantage?
Yeah, I was curious about that.
It's one more reroll. It's one more reroll. Also, remember, you guys have guidance. You can
But
cast
she
guidance.
asked about that.
I did say,
I said
she did
guide-
say guidance.
Okay,
Well,
well,
can I roll
the
the
last
D4
time-
now?
I will say this: the last time guidance was asked about, Gideon was across the map.
Okay. So wait, question just for Rachel. What's the difference between guidance and inspo? Are they essentially the same thing?
No, inspiration is something I give you guys, and you can use it to allow anybody to re-roll anything, creatures and or people. Guidance is just a spell, D4.
Well,
I
I'm
mean-
gonna guidance. I'm gonna throw guidance on Gideon right fucking now.
Alright, so I rolled a 13. I'm gonna roll the D4 to see if the guidance is enough before Rachel burns her inspiration. I think
Okay.
That's fair.
Okay.
Oh. I was gonna say, if this is a 1, I'm going to kill myself in game.
Okay. Gideon, you crawl forward, leaving a trail of blood behind you as your hand goes through the portal and you cast Vortex Warp. And Enid appears on the other side of the portal.
Rian has the
Oh, my
box. He
turn,
will
right?
immediately close it.
I was gonna say, Gein's gonna kick that out of whoever's holding it. Shut that shit now. Item interaction, put the fuck down. Shut it.
Okay.
I mean,
the box
Basil's.
closes.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
What's Demogorgon's faces look like right as that happens?
Anger.
That's right.
Yeah.
Eat a dick.
You return.
Basil will immediately cast Revivify on Enid.
Okay.
Because I got 2 diamonds.
I need to somehow remove Demogorgon's thing from the map. Where's this at? 1 second. Okay. You cast Revivify. I will ask this. What does Basil say as Enid's lifeless body as she casts Revivify?
I don't know where Enid is, if she's just laying on the ground or if she's in someone's arms, because she's gonna like dive bomb for Enid. And she pulls her up into her arms and then reaches into, I don't know, her pocket, whatever, pulls out the diamond, and she's just squeezing Enid as hard as she can. She's kind of rocking back and forth in a self-soothing way. And she's not saying this loud enough for everybody to hear. It's kind of like she's trying to have Enid hear her from beyond. And she just pulls her ear close. I'm sorry. It's you and me. It's always going to be us. We were supposed to grow old together and have a life. I don't want to have lived this life and just find you, to have it taken away from me. You need to come back. You need to come back. You're not done yet. You're stubborn as hell. Be stubborn now. Tell my mother no. I'm saying no. You will come back, and you will be with me, and we will live a happy life, and we'll have kids, and we'll have a future. And the only time you are allowed to leave me is if my hand is in yours and I go with you. And she's just gonna squeeze the diamond as hard as she can. And she kind of lets out this guttural sob, kind of screaming to the sky. Both in a mixture of obvious sadness, but it feels like she's trying to force her mom to hear her and to see how much she cares about Enid. And she's just gonna pray.
Okay. As that is happening, Enid, you stand in a dark, desolate place. You stand surrounded by nothing, no light. You can barely even see your hands in front of your face. What do you do?
I think she first would like call out since it's like all darkness to see if there's any like echo, or does her voice go just like into a void? Like there's nothing, like no, like literally the absence of anything. Like, so she'll just call out, "Hello?"
You hear your voice echo. Hello? Hello?
Okay, so I guess something could be in here, and she'll just kind of start moving forward. Is she walking or is she like floating?
You're walking. You can hear under your feet this slight echo as you just start walking in a direction.
Mm-hmm.
Up ahead, however, you do start to see this golden thread that seems to be coming from the top, almost the sky, cascading down, almost creating some sort of road in like a half crescent shape. Do you walk towards it?
Yeah. And is it kind of like, as she follows it, since it's kind of going up into the sky, is it like anti-gravity kind of thing? Like she stays walking on the path?
You walk the path.
Yeah.
Okay. Enid, as you walk the path, it is odd. You do start walking, and it feels like you're perfectly fine, flat on the ground, but you are walking up the stream in this crescent shape. And as you do, as you get completely upside down, not to you, it does not feel that way. There's light. The room shifts. And you see this bright, luminescent floor of gold, black, and white. And you hear "Hello, child. Enid. You have crossed into the realm of death.
Where is the voice coming from? Like all around her?
It feels like all around.
Okay. I think she'd just like freeze and say, "Oh shit, I did." Who are you? Is this who I think it is?
You do know my name and who I am. I am the master of this dominion, the goddess, the cycle of life and death. And you see come into focus this porcelain mask. This dark body of feathers and purple robes. This is definitely a different depiction of the Raven Queen than what Basil has seen before. Follow me. As she towers over you about 15, 20 feet, she beckons you forward and starts to walk in this direction.
Yeah, she'll follow. She'll say, I have a lot of things to say if or maybe this isn't a conversation time. I don't know.
Also, I'm gonna. This is the depiction of the Raven Queen you actually see.
Oh, oops. Is Moon here? I mean, Aeroleth, is she here with me?
You're asking me or the Raven Queen? Sorry.
Raven Queen.
Okay.
Unfortunately, no. Aeroleth was a Fae. Her dominion is the Feywild in Sahani. Her soul was bound to yours, and because of your death, she went with you. But I do not domain over Fae and their cycle. Only the prime material. This way.
And as she continues walking, you hear the echoes. As coming into focus, you see this huge, this massive, gargantuan cathedral of this obsidian, cracked stone. This black stone with purple hues of cracks, almost like lightning through the entirety of this cathedral. You continue walking. You get to these large double doors, and they open as she walks closer to them. And as you enter, you see that the cathedral itself starts to almost like crumble away, where the ground starts to crumble into these pathways. These pathways lead in different directions, 6, 7, 8 pathways. She looks towards you.
What path does your heart desire in the land of the beyond?
She kind of squints her eyes. Does she feel any particular pull to any particular path?
You can see that these paths, again, leading in all of these different directions, there's almost these like senses as you, these ideas on these paths. Peace, adventure, lavish, these paths of this afterlife that you could be a part of, having an endless adventure ahead of you in this different otherworldly plane of existence, being at peace in a field for the rest of your eternity, being content with the amount of it's these ideas of things that you would make amalgamation of people happy.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, her eyes will kind of wander down each path. I think she would kind of be looking between like peace and adventure, but then she'll turn around back to the Raven Queen and say, before I choose, I need you to know that I loved your daughter very much. And I know that all she wants to do is please you. But she also wants to be loved by you. And honestly, I don't care which path it is. I just need to know, and I'll rest or be content or whatever, just knowing that if you guys can just fix whatever is wrong between the two of you, I'll be fine.
She kind of turns her head towards you. And you see that she has this demeanor of a god. In this moment, in this way, from what you've heard, the way she interacts with Basil, this is definitely completely different. This is her duty. She is a goddess of death and the cycle of it. And she is ushering your soul into the next part of its life. But in this moment, as you say these words, you see these barriers almost crumble around her. Not physically, but you see her demeanor kind of shift a little. And the featureless porcelain mask almost seems to be sad as she says,
I want nothing but the best for my child. Nothing but the best for Basil. I hold no malcontent towards her, no malice. I fear that I have gone too far. How I react, how I handle. I am the goddess of death. It is my job and duty to usher souls from their life to the next. My job to uphold that law, or else things crumble. You make her very happy. I see this, and I have seen it.
you hear Basil's voice. Everything she starts to say, almost from behind you. In this golden thread, you can see as you look behind where Basil's voice is, shimmers in the light, connected towards you. As the Raven Queen looks towards you and says,
You have chosen your path. Path of happiness. Your soul will be ushered, but not now. Not today.
as you see her wave her hand and a cacophony of crows kind of flock to this one place and then disappear, and in it you see this mirror kind of looking down towards Basil, holding you with this diamond that crushes, and you see your body. Do you reach out?
Yeah, but I think she'd try and reach for Basil, not herself.
Basil, as you are saying these words, you feel this cold sensation, almost like a hug. And your eyes gloss over that whitish blue that they always do. And for a split second, you see Enid, her spirit traveling back with a smile. As Enid, as you were close enough to your body, your soul goes back within. And Basil holding Enid. There's a lift the chest and a breath. As for a split second after you see the face of the Raven Queen just look at you, Basil, and smile.
Thank you.
And disappear. As Enid, we're back alive.
You can feel Basil. She's still crying and rocking you, essentially. Even after knowing that you're back, she hasn't lightened up on her grip at all.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know what wounds, because like it was power word kill, right? So I don't know.
Yeah,
what
you
kind
actually-
of wound that is.
You actually have 0 wounds. Power word
Oh.
kill is just, it stops your heart.
Oh, so heart attack. Okay. Then yeah, she'll like just hug Basil back, but I think Enid also would just like, she wouldn't really be saying anything. She'd just like hold her and probably
Mhm.
cry as well.
I think
Yeah.
Rian would want to respect that moment, but he would see Gideon just sort of like on the ground, still bleeding out from his
Like-
missing arm, and
I
would
will go and
just
help.
kind
I will
of,
help too.
yeah, he would go over and he would do a little tourniquet and cast a first level cure wounds just to hopefully stop the bleeding.
Can I reincarnate just an arm?
I believe that's regenerate.
Yeah, that spell's
That's
called
regenerate.
regenerate.
Oh, do I have that? Aren't I a druid? I'll be with you in a moment, Gideon.
Please just have a seat
Stay
over there.
right here. I'll be right back.
I need
If
to
you have
sleep
the
for a
head,
little
you can
bit.
regenerate a whole body. Fun fact.
Mm-hmm.
7th level? Can Yursa cast
Not
7th level
yet.
spells? No?
Not
Okay.
yet. Poop.
One more level, Gideon. If you just
Hold
want to sit in the
on.
waiting room for several months, we'll be right with you.
We'll process your insurance at that time.
Yursa will also though
God.
like do like a 5th level cure wounds.
Where's Gem Cloak?
Oh, I don't know. We just got here and then she was doing her thing. John, that's you.
Has it been 2 turns?
Okay, but-
It's been a
Jesus
lot more than
Christ.
12 seconds.
God damn.
Yeah, it's
Remember when that was like an hour and a half ago?
trying
We
to
got here.
find- Where's it at?
I will say, as this is all happening, Gak kind of crawls over towards Basil and Enid, and he just lays down next to Enid.
Oh.
You guys definitely can tell that something is wrong with Gak, for sure.
Oh, right.
Yursa can fix this. She just needs to sleep.
I think Enid, not thinking much of it because Gak is just a sweetheart anyway, she probably would just like put her arm around him when she's able to. And
Yeah, I mean, Basil would eventually be like, okay, people can hug her. So, kind of. She's like right there.
Okay. Let's see. As all of this is going on, you feel this surge. This, like almost everything around you at this moment in time turns inverted in color. Everything seems to stop around you as this pulse, and then silence. As you look around, and Yursa, you would look in the direction first because you were the one who brought them to the tower, or to the keep. There is no longer this heart and Lady Gemcloak standing there. There is a medium-sized female presenting entity that is standing there. It is kind of floating in place. Her skin dark, like the space above. The stars still trickled through the skin. You can see cosmoses and galaxies writhing around the skin. Blue, long, flowing robes. White, jet white hair that flows behind all the way down to the ground. You see golden eyes that resemble gemcloaks. A crown of gems and crescent shapes and flowers adorn her hair. As she floats there, you guys all look in the direction of Sahanin. Enid, you feel this. Your heart starts beating very fast.
Mm-hmm.
In almost like excitement, in this connection. As she just looks around, slowly floats back down to the ground. Feet touch the ground. The hair flows back down. The robes flow down. She turns around and you see Goddess of the Moon.
Seekers of Insomnia, you have saved me, reunited me, and made me home. Words cannot describe my happiness. The danger all of you put yourselves in completes such a task. I am forever grateful for all of you.
Kind of stands up and looks towards all of you who are battered and bruised and beaten. And she slowly walks towards Gideon. And you see, as she walks behind, every footfall leaves behind this stardust that then dissipates as she walks. This aura around her, you feel, just being close to her, you feel stronger, even though you can barely lift yourselves. As she slowly just kind of gets down on both knees and looks towards you, Gideon.
Child of the star, thank you.
And she places her hand on your shoulder, Gideon, and all of you watch as the arm regenerates. But Gideon, the entire arm is this bluish, purplish, like energy hue. It's still physical in form, and you can feel it, but you feel a little bit of power as she grants you not only your arm back, but a boon. She looks towards Gak.
Does Gak recognize Sahanin as Lady Gemcloak?
I think, yeah. I think he would. They look very, very close.
Okay. He's hesitant as she gets closer.
She kind of stops.
I mean you no harm, child. Champion of Ayun. May I?
And she places her hand out for yours.
Everyone could tell that he didn't really react to anything she said. And he's just looking at her hand and back up at her. And he kind of looks around to all of you.
It's okay, Gak. You can trust her. And she'll just like slowly nod.
Gak will nod as well, and he'll put his hand out.
He place your hand on hers, and she places the other one over. And there's this surge, peaceful, calming magic. As the curse of feeble mind is immediately lifted. Gak, you come back too. You also feel this energy surge within you. You also are granted a boon. And I'll let you know what they do later.
Can I hug you?
Of course.
Okay.
Gak's gonna go and give her a hug.
In this situation, there's nothing really different about giving her a hug. She is definitely in a form that is easy for all of you to comprehend. You can tell just by looking at her, there are abstracts to her form. She is not human in a way, but just human enough to probably not freak all of you out. But she starts to make her way over towards Enid and Basil. And looks to Basil and says,
Child of the Raven Queen, you have done more than you know. Thank you. Thank you for what you have done. People you have saved.
and she holds her hand out for you, Basil.
Basil will immediately hold her hand back out.
Okay. You feel the surge of magic. Again, a boon. She looks towards you, Enid.
My child, my kin. You have gone to great lengths and great loss. Bring me back. I will return the favor.
And she places her hand on your chest.
Oh, before she does, I think Enid would step back and say, I would love to accept whatever you would give me, but I can't. Aeroless, that's her name, not Moon. She's gone, and she's given me everything, my life, and I need you just to take care of her wherever she is with you right now. So give whatever my gift is to her. She is why we know or knew how to save you. She fought against the court that was trying to keep you contained. She deserves everything.
If this is what you wish, then it will be granted.
Yes.
Kind of gets up, turns towards where your son and Rian are. Walks towards Rian. And looks towards you, Rian, and says,
Your spirit is strong. You fight for those you love. Because of that, they are alive.
She kind of holds her hand out for you as well, Rian.
Yeah, he'll reach out.
Okay. You feel this surge of energy. And she turns towards Yrsa.
Child of Melora, of nature. rewarded. The gate I created. You have done more than you know.
She holds her hand out for you, Yrsa.
Yeah, Yrsa kind of... I don't think she's stopped crying. So just kind of wiping the tears out of her eyes, she'll take her hand.
Okay. That surge of power. You see she looks towards all of you once again.
The road ahead of all of you is long and torturous and dangerous. I thank you on behalf of all of us for what you have been and what you are doing. Thank you for ending my torment, ending my eternal slumber, and restoring balance. If there are any questions you have before I attempt to undo the destruction that has been done by my own children, before I leave all of you, ask now.
We were told that if you were made whole again, that there was a chance that the divine gate would be broken and there would be a surge of all the planes. Is this true?
No, child. I am not dead, but reborn. As long as I am alive, the gate will hold.
What will you do now?
I will take over back to my domain. I will restore balance by restoring the magic that I can grant to the clerics of this material plane. I will bring back clerics, the goddess of the moon. I will also handle all the destruction of the moon court. Done. And I will attempt to strengthen the gate. As a god, that is all I can do. I am not allowed to interfere. The prime material.
Yeah, your son, she nods at that.
She looks to the rest of the party.
Do you remember my name?
Gedon.
There's much to do ahead, and much that I need to do here. I still have one member of my family in the Astral Sea, but I'm needed here. Is there any way that you could make sure he's safe for me until I can go help him?
I will do what I can.
Thank you.
She looks to the rest of the party once more.
there's ever a way I can say goodbye to Airleth, I would greatly appreciate it.
You see her look and walk over towards you, Enid. She holds her hand out.
Yeah, she'll take it.
As that happens, you stand in a field of moon lilies, surrounded by grasslands, high grass that is moving back and forth in the wind. And standing across from you is Aerolith. She looks towards you and smiles. Hey.
Hey, she'll run over, and if she's able to hug her, I don't know if she's corporeal, she'll hug her.
You can.
She'll squeeze her real tight.
You're okay.
I'm okay. I have a girlfriend that can bring me back from the dead, you know, so.
Yeah.
And she's incredible and really strong, and I have great friends.
They're pretty great.
I'm sorry.
For what?
That I couldn't be strong enough to make sure you didn't pass.
Enid, this isn't on you. And you better not think it is. You cannot go forward thinking that you're the issue, that this was your fault. We knew what we were getting into when we went there. We knew the dangers that lied ahead. It's okay.
It was successful. I don't know if you could tell.
I can. Where I am. It's a pretty cool place.
Sahanin's gonna give you something. I don't know what, but...
I don't need anything, Basil. Or Enid, sorry.
I know you don't. I don't care that you don't. This is my gift to you for everything you've done. So shut up and take it. I'm sorry, I'm being mean. I should be kind. This is the last time.
You're being you. Which is all I would want.
Thank you for everything.
No, thank you. You gave me more purpose than I could ask for. Without you, well, I wouldn't exist. But this isn't goodbye. You just don't have a little voice in your head anymore, nagging you all the time.
It's gonna be so lonely having just my thoughts.
You don't have just your thoughts. You have all of your friends. Rian, Gak, Gideon, Yrsa, Basil. You have your friends.
I'll miss you.
I'll miss you too.
But
don't
now
worry.
you don't have to run anymore. You can be safe and happy.
Yeah, I can. There's this peace. No more corruption, no more lies.
Don't forget about me in the afterlife and all that, you know. I hear it's pretty cool, but I'm still cool, so.
You're the coolest. I'm not gonna forget about you. Don't forget about me. And she kind of nudges you in the shoulder.
I can't. You're my other half. And despite Basil being my person, you'll always be my other half.
I love you, buddy.
I love you, Moon.
And she kind of hugs you.
Yeah, she'll give her a hug. And I don't think she'll let go until, I guess, they are removed from wherever they are.
After that, you come back to. You do feel this power emanate through you. Not sure if from Sahanin or one last gift from Aeroleth.
That girl.
Sahanin looks towards you, Enid.
She is safe. I will protect her and keep her safe. I promise.
Thank you. She's the best one of your children, just so you know, so you should spoil her rotten. And then she is like, that's really awkward. I'm talking to a goddess like that, so she'll kind of bow. She doesn't know how to do this.
She looks to all of you, and there are no other questions. You watch her start to glow, and as she does, she starts to turn into starlight and stardust. As she starts to dissipate, there is this sensation. As you watch that moon of blue, the hue of it starts to turn purple. You can feel and hear the waves outside crashing up against the side. The rocks below. You feel the wind start to get faster. You watch the tide rise slowly, and you feel Yrsa, the sensation, that earthquake, but massive. But you almost feel, Yrsa, that it wasn't a rift opening or closing, but the gate itself becoming stronger. The gate itself stabilizing. The restoration of the goddess of the moon, her true form, Sahanin, a lost god brought back as balance is slowly being restored, as one of the divine beings was missing for so long. That's not all that happens, as Rian, you feel the hum in your blade. words you spoke to the Demogorgon echoing as the saber starts to vibrate. You see it start to glow this golden light. These runes emanating, emblazoned on the side. You feel this surge of power as Sozin's saber becomes exalted. All of you feel this surge of power and energy as these boons take hold. Yrsa. Oh, sorry, Rian. You are gifted the boon of the Moonlight Guardian. All of these are a one-time use, and they last for a minute. As an action, you can invoke this boon, and all allies within 30 feet gain +2 to AC and resistance to all damage. Additionally, you emit a bright light of 30-foot radius and dim light, and it lasts up to a minute. Gideon. And I'll post these after. You are granted the boon of Starfire. As an action, you can call down a burst of starfire that crashes in a 30-foot radius explosion centered on a point within 120 feet. Each creature in that area needs to make a dexterity saving throw, your DC, or take 12d6 radiant damage on a failed save. Additionally, for the next minute, you gain +2 to your spell save DC and spell attack rolls. Yrsa. You are granted the boon of Nature's Embrace. When you invoke this boon, for 1 minute, all of your allies within 30 feet gain regeneration, healing 10 hit points at the start of each of their turns. Additionally, you can cast Conjure Woodland Beings without expending a spell slot, and this lasts up to a minute.
Yay, friends.
Enid, you have the boon of Shadow Strike. As an action, you can activate this boon and make a single melee attack with advantage. The melee attack deals an additional 12d6 of radiant damage. And for the next minute, the rogue gains +10 to their dexterity checks and becomes invisible when in dim light or darkness.
Oh my god. That's amazing.
Gak. You have the boon of Lunar Knowledge. As an action, you can invoke this boon for 1 minute, and you can cast any spell that you know or have prepared without expending a spell slot. Additionally, you gain +2 to your spell save DCs and spell attack rolls for the duration. And Basil. You have the boon of Sahanin's Blessing. As an action, you can invoke this boon and bless and heal all allies within 60 feet for 10d8 plus your wisdom modifier. Additionally, for the next minute, all of your allies within 60 feet gain a +2 to all saving throws.
Oh, hell yeah.
All of these are one-time uses. And again, I'll post them after this. But as all of you stand in your keep, narrowly, can't speak, getting away from Demogorgon, a fight you did not expect, a fight you were not ready to take. Although defeated, you did not lose. All of you alive, even if barely, stopped Demogorgon from reaching the heart of Sahanin, from capturing the soul of the goddess of the moon, and truly setting him on the path of godhood. You all stopped this plot and reunited Lady Gemcloak with her heart and reawoke the goddess of the moon and restored balance. You sit there battered and bruised. A long road ahead. Tasks you need to complete to weaken Demogorgon. But now you have the knowledge. And now you can plot and plan on how to actually attack and fight him. And you have successfully made his shit list. At the end of this session, for next week, I would like to welcome all of you to level 13.
Hey, it doesn't matter now, but you can cast Regenerate, Kayla.
Someone lose a limb. Let's go. Chop, chop,
Tap, tap.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around. Thank you to my players for putting up with the absolute bullshit that was that fight. But,
We made
Joe, take us out.
We made it. Thank you so much. Be sure to tune in on Saturday for the Isles of Iverion, next Tuesday for the Adventures of the Salamander Coast, and next Wednesday for the Tales of Evrand. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.